evolution. Life is about
Evolution.
life
Yeah.
is about growing, right? And it's a beautiful thing when you can be in relationship with other people who are also on that journey. Like I saw this meme the other day and it was awesome. It was like you have two choices, and it was like the pupa to the butterfly, but it was a human wearing the wings, right? Like a human comes out like a realistic person, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the second choice was and it was this person, and it was this person walking upstairs, walking upstairs, walking upstairs, and it was just this like cycle of like hardship of just going around and around and around. And it's like you have two choices: continue the cycle and always be exhausted and be going uphill and battling this lesson that you're trying to like as soon as you learn the lesson you don't have to do it anymore, right? Or evolve into this beautiful butterfly. And
Hmm.
so I think that, and when I say in relationship with, it's not like in a romantic, it's any kind of relationship. Me with my parents, like me and you, for me and my romantic partner, like whatever, you and your boss, whatever that relationship looks like. If both parties are on this choice path of evolving, then you're going to find more grace for one another, more like patience for one another, and more like respect for one another too, I think, right? Because you both understand what it takes to continue to choose to evolve, to get out of the comfort zone and choose to evolve.
Right. And I like all that. And it kind of brings me to my point or my thought about applying the right kind of time to things. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think about your circular uh, journey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the name Sisyphus jumps out at me. Do you know the story of Sisyphus? Do you remember? He was the tasked of like pushing this boulder up the hill, and he just could never. Every time he was done pushing, it would just roll back out of the bottom. So he was like forever. I want to say I'm quoting the wrong time, but maybe like Greek mythology or something like that. Sisyphus just endlessly pushing this rock up the hill. And I think a lot of our lives can feel like that, that we're just endlessly pushing this rock to no avail, to no peak. Um, and so it's like, how long have I been pushing this rock? This is how long have I been walking this staircase? And the question is, that's a good question. And what kind of time have I been spending doing it? Have I been intentionally noticing the steps that I've been taking? Have I been taking in what it feels like to go in this circle? Have I been noting the walls as I go by? Has there been acceptance in some of these things? I may have been spending time, but where was I during that time? Where was the focus? What was the intention of that time? So maybe I've spent no time on this problem whatsoever and just a lot of TikTok time passing by doing it, which is not the same thing. Maybe there was no compassion in that circle. So that all of a sudden the amount of time that I spent missing the compassion factor is now a different kind of time. It's crunch time. It's go time. It's reflect time. It's love time. Um, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to insert that because
Yeah.
I think that it's really easy to feel right or wrong in butterfly direction or the circular direction, but the
Mm-hmm.
circular direction is part
It
of it.
is. Yeah.
It's a world, yeah, and it allows for time to look at certain things that you might not notice if you were just evolving so linearly and great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Well, it's like in those, I feel like our greatest lessons come from that,
Right.
right? Like if it's just this beautiful, like, yeah, one day you're this, one day you're this, do, all the way through, then I don't like, I feel like you're lacking the grit. Does that make sense?
It does when I think about your core value again.
Like, I really is my mission statement.
Right. Right, because light inherently needs dark to exist
Yes.
or to be noticed and experienced,
Yeah.
maybe not to exist. And so the grit is part of it. Like
Yeah.
that there is no sweet without a contrasting background.
Yeah.
yeah, the adversity, the heroes